What's going on, everybody? My name is Devlin, and today we're going to play a little bit of Paranautical Activity. This is a game that I just got. There was an indie bundle going on, and I picked it up for a very reasonable price. And this is one of the games that was included in it. It is a roguelike game, or roguelike-like game, which essentially means that you go through randomly generated levels with randomly generated rooms and items and drops and power-ups and all that good stuff. And this one is actually in the style of first-person shooter, and the visuals of it are very kind of like pixelized, and it's got a bit of a cool feel. I've played maybe an hour to an hour and a half so far, and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna choose my favorite class, which is this one. It's got really high speed. This thing does a good damage, but it's kind of like a boomerang, so you have to throw it and then wait for it to come back before you can use it again. Its health is very low, sort of like a glass cannon, if you will. But we're gonna go through here, and if you're familiar with the game Binding of Isaac, which is a game that I'm a big fan of actually, there are definitely some elements in this game that you would recognize from the Binding of Isaac, except of course in a first-person genre rather than the twin-stick top-down view that you would be used to in that game. So if you look down in the bottom center, okay, we're in the boss room already. I actually wasn't even paying attention, otherwise I would have held this room off a little bit. If you look down in the bottom center, that's our map for the floor that we're on, and the idea is to get to every boss on every different floor, and once you defeat the boss you can progress to the new floor, and each floor gets harder, obviously, as time goes on. But throughout the floors you're going to pick up some upgrades and some items. For instance, when we beat this boss, it will almost certainly drop an item for us that we can use to make ourselves a little bit stronger, a little bit more survivable in the future. Okay, there's the boss gone, so now we just gotta mop up these little spider minions. And so on each floor you're gonna find, well, from what I've seen so far, you're gonna find a major boss room like this one, and they drop a bunch of collectible stuff as well as an item. Like Skeleto's Soul is gonna let our bombs that we use float. This is the elevator to go down to the next floor. We're gonna avoid that for right now. If you look down at the bottom right, we have a bomb counter and a money counter as well. Bombs, you just right click and it sort of just shoots a bomb out in front of you for increased damage, and it's got obviously some explosive radius associated with it as well. This guy blows up if he gets near you. As you can see there, he just hit me, which is not the best. This game is, from what I've seen so far, actually fairly difficult. My best run so far has gotten me down to the 4th floor. I don't know if that's good, I don't know if that's bad, I don't know how many floors there are before you reach sort of like the penultimate and then the ultimate boss of this game. Like I said, very new to this whole experience. But I have been having a great deal, I think there's some stuff up there, but I can't jump high enough to get, oh, just pulling it down there. I'm having a great deal of fun with this game so far. If it's something that you think you might enjoy, the price tag on it is more than reasonable. Because I got it in a bundle, I got it with 2 other games as well for a very, very low price. I'm not sure what the game would be sort of on its own, but I'm sure that, just got hit twice there, that's a drag. Not sure what it would be on its own, but I think it would be probably a good deal if it was even 5, maybe $10. This is a game I would consider paying $10 for, just for the sheer replayability. In the bottom, the very right side there is you can get like a consumable pickup, and that golden heart that I have will actually refill our health to full should the need arise. This is a much better power-up or pickup on other characters who have a larger health pool, as using it with this character is only going to bring us back to 3. This is our shop, where we can trade obviously our money for different power-ups. I don't know what anything does yet. So, Green's Ovaries, no clue. Adderall. I have enough money for that, so let's give it a pickup. Speed up, I mean, that's pretty good. When you get down to the harder floors, you're going to be in a lot of situations where there are guys chasing you all up in your grill, and speed is definitely something that you learn to cherish in this game. Again, I'm speaking as if I'm some kind of expert when I'm really not even close to that. And I will apologize actually in advance, because my skills with a mouse and keyboard are lacking, to put it kindly. So my accuracy is not the greatest. My movement is probably going to be a little bit clumsy. You guys are just going to have to bear with me, and hopefully through playing this game, I tried to get him on the back end there. Hopefully through playing this game a little more, I will become more proficient with their use, and my gameplay won't be so horrendously bad. It's a really fast-paced game, which I kind of enjoy. The sensitivity, I'm on pretty much the absolute minimum sensitivity in the options, and I still find it a little bit quick. So I mean, you could set it, if one were so inclined, you could set that sensitivity. You'd be doing 720s by moving your mouse just a hair, if that's the kind of thing that you're into. The game also features a field of view option, which I know a lot of people value. So if that's something that you're into, that is definitely available to tinker with. And okay, so yeah, that's just a basic rundown of the game. Oh, this is something else on each floor. It's sort of like an optional mini-boss kind of thing. So you can go in here if you want, and you can face this boss and get an item from it. Sometimes it's worth it, and I would think that sometimes it's not. If you're dangerously low on health, I cannot hit this thing. At least it doesn't look like it's shooting any projectiles at me, which is a bonus. Yeah, if you're dangerously low on health, this is a room that you might want to skip. And oh, okay, I walked into that like an idiot. But considering our health is full, and we did have armor, even though I just lost it, I figured we might as well come in and see what kind of loot, fat loot we can nab. I forgot to mention as well, in the bottom left there, we have our health meter as well as armor, which we don't have any right now, but that's sort of, each armor acts as 1 health, but obviously it can go over the threshold of your maximum health. Spinach, increase health, and we can throw our bombs a little farther, so that's good stuff. We also have a secondary weapon on this class. It is, I don't even know what it's called, but it shoots like homing fish. It sounds a little strange, I know, but it's actually good for some bosses where they're either very fast or they are very far away, and it's a pain in the ass to try and get them with your little hook here. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Okay, so we've cleared out this entire first floor now, so I'd say it's probably safe to head down and venture into the more difficult second floor. Luckily, oh, we got a health upgrade. Oh, that was from, right, that was from that room we just went in. Luckily, we still have our golden heart, which we can use to increase our health. Well, not increase our max health, but it's sort of like a full health potion, I guess, if you were to compare it to some other items in other games that you may be familiar with. Okay, these little samurai dudes, they like, where's my weapon? Come back to me. They like teleport up to you and try and slash you, and then if they miss their slash, they'll chuck. Like, I don't know if they're like ninja stars, or not quite sure, but they can be very tricky. Whoa, that came through the wall. You have to be aware of them, definitely, because if you lose track of them, they have a tendency to sneak up on you, and you take some... Oh, no, that was bad damage. Okay, alright, no more stupid damage. Dodge around here. I just mop up these guys fairly easy, as long as you're not a big idiot face like I am, because I just took more terrible damage. Oh, there's still a guy. The doors for the current room that you're in won't open until you've defeated every enemy in the room. I know in the Binding of Isaac they have a similar mechanic, but you can sacrifice a bomb to blow open a door and leave early. I've never tried that in this game. So I don't know if that works. I mean, I guess we could give it a shot, throw a bomb there, and no, that definitely, crap. That definitely did not work, so you're kind of, I think, stuck fighting until you've either killed everything or you have died trying. Oh dear, okay. That's a bit of a tight situation. This guy does not want to perish. He's stubborn. Okay, we got him. And that was a dead end, so we're going to move on. I would very much like to get some health drops, so I don't have to use my power-up to refill our health. I have a tendency to forget about it, and I'll just die while I still have the health upgrade in my inventory, which is always kind of embarrassing. So I really hope that doesn't happen. I'm going to try my best to remember that I have it, but I definitely want to use it when I'm down to 1 health, so I'm not wasting it. Alright, you mother effers. Definitely playing with this weapon in this character has a bit of a strange dynamic, because you can definitely go with more traditional weapons where... Oh, that was nice. Got him on the backtrack there. You can go with more traditional weapons like shotguns, and there's like a minigun that are just sort of point and click, and you don't have to worry about the travel time or getting the weapon to come back to you before you can use it again. But I like this. It's kind of... Oh dear. It's kind of unique. Gives the game a bit of a different feel. And it does a lot of damage. And if you get your strafe patterns right, you have the potential to take out a lot of different guys in one sort of one thing. Okay, so we're in the next boss room. Again, I didn't even notice I was going in here until I was in there. That was a great throw. If you can get it so that at the end of the throw, it just kind of like rotates in one area for a second, and if you can get that to happen right inside the character model of the enemy, it does massive damage, because it'll just DPS them for however long it's in there, like 2 seconds or so. Okay, so I don't think these guys are going to split again after I kill them. I think they only do one split, so we just got to try to avoid taking too much damage. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to use the health power up there. It's a good thing I did, because I immediately took damage afterwards, which would have killed me. Alright, got one there, got another one, yep, one left to go. Get him on the back swing. Nope, no such luck. And there's that boss. Oh, that's great, we got another heart of gold, which is another full health. That's actually very lucky. What do we have here? Double jump. Very useful for dodging, increase our survivability a little bit. I think, just judging from the amount that I've played so far, I think bosses have a predetermined drop. I don't think it's random, because I do believe every time that I've fought that eyeball boss thing, I've gotten the double jump from them. So either that's just coincidental, but I think that's unlikely, because the wings seem to, you know, coincide with the theme of that boss, considering it's flying around the room and such. Okay, alright. I gotta increase my accuracy here. I gotta focus a little more. I'm wasting throws just like that. Okay, here we go. There's a couple more of these tricky guys. This run, we haven't died yet, which is good. I'm concerned about embarrassing myself once we get down to the lower floors. I know the 4th floor was just absolutely insane for me. Ooh, just got out of the way there in the last second. And I know even if we do get down there for this run, I'm not gonna get through it. I'm just not good enough yet. But we are gonna try our best here, and if I can manage to beat it, I will be very impressed with myself indeed. Another thing I really like about this game so far is the soundtrack. I find a lot of indie games have really appealing soundtracks, and this game is no exception. It's great, kind of fast-paced, pump-you-up sort of music, which is perfect. It goes with this game very well, because you're sort of always on the edge of your seat. There's so many projectiles flying around, so many guys chasing you and stuff. Where's this last guy? These barrels, by the way, are terrible. Are explosive, and if you can manage to hit one of them when there's a bunch of enemies around it, it will do massive area of effect damage. And I should probably be utilizing them a little better. I've been largely ignoring them up until this point. Okay. Another thing about going down to lower floors is the rooms get a little more complex. It's already, this one's kind of got me feeling a little nervous, if I'm going to be honest with you for a second. But yeah, down in the 3rd and 4th floors, you can find occasional rooms where you have a few platforms and the rest of the floor is lava, and obviously stepping in that lava will not be beneficial to your health and well-being. One thing with this weapon you have to be careful of is sometimes you'll throw it at an enemy and strafe past a barrel, and it'll destroy the barrel on its way back and damage you, so I'm trying not to let that happen too much. Okay, we're going into the mini-boss. No armor and only 3 health. This could be our demise, but who dares wins, as they say in, I don't know, some kind of arm. This is just awful. I'm probably going to die here. Gotta use that health power-up to ensure a little bit more longevity. I'm trying to take out these little guys first. Okay, those white shots are homing shots, if I'm not mistaken. So I have to be very cautious with those. Okay, I'm going to switch weapons here. Oh, I don't know if going through here was a good idea. It was not. Homing fish. Let's go, homing fish. Do your thing, homing fish. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't know how I didn't take damage there. We're shooting bombs. We're shooting fish. And we have perished. So yeah, that was a quick run. Probably not the best run. And hopefully you don't judge me too harshly on that. If you'd like to see more of this game, let me know. I'd be more than happy to record it because I think it's a lot of fun. And it's pretty quick, so I can get an episode up every now and then if it's something you guys are interested in. As always, thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.